もう大丈夫。さあ支度しましょう。星に帰る旅の。
間もなくか。
気流は掴んでる。もうすぐだ。
いよいよだな団長。改めて実感するな。たどり着いたのね。忘れられた空、ゼイガグランデ空域へ。や
ったな。これでまた空の果てに一歩近づいたぜ。
空の果てが近づくのは嬉しいですけど、こうしてずっと旅を続けるのもいいなって思うんです。私、みんなと一緒の空の旅が楽しくて、いつまでもこうして旅を続けられたらって。
そうだな。気候も安定してきたみてえだし、みんなの様子を見に行こうぜ。
ねえカタリナ、
なんだルリア。
この世界の空の世界の端っこってどうなってるのかな。壁があるのかな。
Let's go.
「まさか。いや、しかしそういえば考えたこともなかったな。
あなたはどう思いますか？
行ってみればわかるよ。
お前ならそう言うと思ったぜ。
Wait, oh, there we go. There we go. That's what was going on with my mic. It was mute the whole time. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be chilling in Granblue Fantasy Relink, exploring the story, combat, and everything in between. Feel free to join the chat and hang out.
なあなあ、オイラたちのそいつも空の果てにあるんだったよな。
空の果てか。どんなところか。
旅の目的地だもん。とにかく行ってみなきゃ。
ルリアもこいつと同じこと言ってら。
ルリア、
Welcome, Hawk. Welcome to the stream.
この空域ではどんな冒険が待ってるのかなって。
そうだな。さまざまな出会いもきっと待っているだろう。
それにしてもいい風が吹いてやがる。
この風、なんだか懐かしい感じがするわ。
え、ロゼッタってこの空域に来たことがあるの？
あらさて、どうかしらね。
もうすぐまたそうやってはぐらかすんだから。
野暮なこと聞くなってことだよ。お子様には
To believe that this game is already 2 years old. not to mention the fact that like and I'm actually genuinely surprised that a month ago they actually announced a new expansion that's coming out for this game. It's called Endless Ragnarok. I think it comes out on July 9th.
そうよラカム。イオちゃんはもう一人前の立派なレディーなのよ。
チッ、2対1じゃ勝っ
ラカム、仲良くしなよ。
ちょっとからかっただけだって。悪かったよ。
子供っぽいのはラカムの方なんだから。
まあまあイオちゃん。
We'll see like how it's gonna pan out because Endless Aincrad comes out I think like a few days before. Not Endless, but Echoes of Aincrad. That's gonna be an interesting sort of long game.
新しい空域ってのはいいもんだ。初心に帰れるっつうか、空の世界がまた好きになれるっつうか。安心しな。見張りはきっちりやってっからよ。なんかあったらすぐ知らせるぜ。
We're going to have your eye, Eugen.
よろしくお願いします。
任せときな。団長は今のうちにみんなの様子でも見てきたらどうだ。まだ教会を抜け切ったわけじゃねえ。気抜くなよ。
みんないつもの調子って感じだったな。さて、停留できる島、そろそろ見えてこねえかな。
みんな構えろ。魔物だ。
ルリアが危ねえ。急いであそこに行くぞ。
ワイバーンの群れだぞ。
Where for nearby fellows when playing as the captain makes acts and makes triangle attacks to create various combos.
雲に隠れてやる。いいよ。ロゼッタ、いい調子。左舷側の奴らを迎撃してくれ。
わかった。この野郎、邪魔するんじゃねえ。
Awesome.
やったてや。そら決めてみせる。
When the smoke grows red, watch out, be prepared to guard, dodge, and constantly attack the comp. Let's see. L1 for enemy attacks. Oh, card break. Okay.
いい反応だぜ。
これでどうだ。
I remember playing this game when it first came out. Oh.
それ。
うまくかわしたな。よし、今のうちにルリアのところまで走れ。
団長、ルリアを。
It's kind of ironic that I'm actually streaming from PS5, not to mention the fact that it came out about the fact about DRM on Sony's back end. Well, fortunately for me, I use physical games, and at least they work on my PS5 at least until they don't.
よし、景気づけにはちょうどよかったな。
ざっとこんなもんだぜ。
りました。
なんだ。ルリア、何が起きた。
わからない。ハムート、
Let's see.
どうして。
Alright. Got some sense into Bahamas. Let's see.
このままじゃ船ごと落とされちまうぞ。
Oh shit.
よし、行こ
暴走状態といったところかしら。話が通じる雰囲気でないことは確かだな。
う。くそ、シャレになってねえぞこりゃ。ぶん殴ってでもバハムートを引き離してくれ。やるぞ。
ありがとう。すまないルリア。このまま攻撃し沈めさせてもらう。
Oh.
船はグランサイファーはまだ行ける。だが早いとこなんとかしねえと本当にまずいぜ。よし、行こう。
お願い、もうやめて。
Oh,
なんで危ない。リラブした。おいラカム、旋回して離せねえのか。無茶言うな。
let's
能
see.
力じゃ勝てっこねえ。
迎撃するんだ。今はそれしかない。
Don't want to get hit by that.
やるぞ。負けられない。
何かに邪魔されて声が届かない。
気をつけて。仕掛けてくるわ。
こんなのありかよ。全員無事か。今ので動力部をやられちまったらしい。このままじゃ浮力喪失コードまで降りちまう。おいで。分かった、修理は任せろ。そっちはギリギリまで落下速度を抑えてくれ。
万事休すとは思いたくない。限界までやるぞ。
楽だな。敵に回すとこんなに厄介だよ。でもこんなところで終われないわ。ガツンとやるわよ。
大丈夫。
There we go.
その場でカバーするには限度が期待に応えなきゃ。おいで、頼むぜ。逃がさないぞ。
これは危険だわ。これ以上は。
マジかよ。やりたい放題してくれやがって。次来たらもう耐えられねえ。おいまだか。こいつを殺して溶接完了。これでどうだ。いけそうだぜ。緊急上昇する。振り落とされんなよ。
やったー。頑張ってグランサイファー。ごめんなさい。ハムートが遠ざかっていくぜ。
暴走が収まって。
の食らったら一発でおだぶつだぞ。なんとか回避できたが、次もうまくいく保証はできねえぜ。
Whisper impact.
正面に回り込む気よ。
この距離じゃどっちみち避けられねえ。みんな衝撃に備えろよ。どうだこっち来ちゃうが。
一応まだ無事みたいね。バハムートが選手に攻撃の好機だ。次の手に出る時間を与えるな。攻撃を
There we go.
やったか。大丈夫だよ。
The other platforms I also play on as well is PC and like Nintendo consoles. I also have a huge back end of like retro games as well. The emulators, of course.
暗闇の中、
Whew.
ルリアの声が聞こえる。
I wonder like how Sony's gonna talk about DR like the fact that they got caught with DRM like red-handed.
帝国から逃げてきたルリアと出会った日、
Like sure, I can talk about DRM all day. Like I have a base understanding of DRM. I don't know everything about DRM, but a channel that I would recommend going for like a lot of like that type of information that can explain more into detail about de novo and DRM and such. I would suggest. Oh no, it's Alex. He's a real fun guy. He's a very funny guy to watch.
私の力あなたに預けます。私の力を使ってください。きっとあなたなら。
命のリンク。ルリアは不思議な力で、一つしかない命の半分を僕に分け与えた。その事実がくすぶっていた空の果てへの象形を旅立ちの決意へと変えてくれたんだ。空の果て、星の島イスタルシア、あらゆる望みが叶うとされる伝説の地。そう、ルリアと仲間たちとイスタルシアを目指して旅をしている。イスタルシアにたどり着けば、僕とルリアの命のリンクもきっと。僕は今どこにいるのだろう。そうだ、船から落ちてしまって、ルリアと B も。
頼む、起きてくれ。起きろってば。大丈夫か。ったく心配させやがってよ。
Let's see. I first heard about Granblue Fantasy, I think it was like back in 2018. I think it was original. I think it was like what my base understand like the development of the game is. It was originally made. It was made like within partnership of like Platinum at some point too, but that kind of fell through. And the game has been in development hell for like several years, and then like 2024 came along, and now the game is released at that point, and it has a whole bunch of content. There we go. Most people that like most content streamers that I know right now are either playing Diablo 4 or Pragmata. Like I would play Pragmata, but it's just not my. I just have like a whole bunch of other games that I'm playing right now. And I mean, it's also Capcom as well. I kind of do have like my to be honest, I do have like kind of like my own like gripes a little bit with Capcom, like on the corporate side at least. Because one of my biggest gripes that I had was the fact of like how they treated Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh, there we go. But the game was like Monster Hunter Wilds was actually like broken at launch. Like sure, like if like you had like maybe a 5080 or 5090, it worked. Like you didn't like notice issues. But like when it comes to like a 3080 Ti. Like they had like rendering issues and everything. Let's see. Come on, you little punk. Get over here. Every character's attacks and skills have elemental properties, and element is represented by the icon next to it. Alright. That's fine.
これでどうだ。よっやったはっやったはっ、このまま行こう。決めてみせる。この一撃でたっはっやったはっはっ
You're dead. There we go. You're dead.
かっこよかったです。このくらい余裕だよな。それじゃさっさと進もうぜ。
ここ奥に続いているような。
それたいい調子たそれはっへっ、このまま行こう。
びっくりしました。
でもこれで先に
Granblue has always been like a very pretty game, like very pretty series as well, like in terms of artwork.
顔を見せて早く安心させてやんねえとな。
ミーさん、今の声。
ああ、カタリナの姉さんだ。
カタリナー、ここだよ
おお、こっちからだ。おーい、オイラたちはここだぜ。
ミーさん、
Oh. I would play Diablo 4 if like it did not have problems in its first season.
So proud of you. You're doing great. Smiling face with smiling eyes.
力が湧いてきた。はっはっはっ
To be honest, I just don't like how like Blizzard does like live service games and such.
それてやはっ、これでどうだ。はっはっ
こいつは強敵だな。いけるか。
Especially microtransactions. Because I saw like several videos on like kind of like how bad like they did how they fumbled the bag when it comes to Diablo 4. Partially because of their battle pass, because of their crappy UI. It worked more on the shop than the actual game itself.
バカ言ってないで、とっととこいつを倒すわよ。みんなありがとな。助かったぜ。
期待に応えなきゃ。
リー君も無事で何よりだ。
4人揃ったところで連携といこうぜ。全員で集中攻撃だ。
負けられないたはっはっそれ逃がせたやてやはっはっはっへいはっはったてや見切った
It's almost broken.
へいこれでどうだ。や
Come on, it'll take a little bit more.
任せたよ。
仕掛けるぞ。
New stun gauge pulls up as it takes hits. Once the stun gauge is full, when ship press circle the link can.
気合いみんな息ぴったりだ。
この調子でいくぞ。
This is so nice to watch. Thank you for streaming.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying it.
なんだかヤバそうな雰囲気だぜ。
これでもっと頑張れる。
怒ってます。
ややたたへい逃がさないぞ。生きた。たたた覚悟しろ。それ
Well,
合わせて。
くらえ。
息ぴったりだったわね。気合十分だな。どでかいのを決めてやろうぜ。
これで決める。奥義テンペストブレード。はあ片目は君に続こう。氷の花と散りゆくがいい。ランダム
任せときな。
時をくらえ。
イオ
当たってる。
決める。バーストビール。
すごい威力です。
だいぶ弱ってきたみたいだな。
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if like Capcom decides to make Monster Hunter go like full MMO at that point. Not to mention like even if you're Here we go.
You're making this game even better to watch too hard.
Aww. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate that.
団長さん、遅れてごめんなさい。
美味しいとこいただきってな。全員無事のようだな。
助かったぜ、おいげん。
ところでルリア、さっきのバハムートだがもう大丈夫なのか。
大丈夫みたい。原因は何だったんだ。
私にもわかりません。
One of the things I'm actually looking forward to is what I'm surprised about is that next week, like, the Steam controller is coming out.
だな、また魔物が出ないうちに帰ろうぜ。
待ってちょうだい。この道の先。
And I'm surprised it's not as expensive as like it's not as expensive as I thought it was going to be.
でもグランサイファーが。
グランサイファーはさっきのであちこち傷んじまってる。
It's only $100. I wonder how much the Steam machine is going to go for. How much that's going to be.
そういうことならいいんじゃねえか。新しい空域の街か。リンゴあるかな、リンゴ。もう
I wonder what the Steam frame is going to, how much the Steam frame is going to be. Because the Valve Index is like 1,000. I wouldn't be surprised because of like the chip shortage right now. It would be roughly maybe $1,300, I would say, roughly. Because the Steam frame doesn't just run VR games that are on Steam, but also it has enough power to like even like stream like your Steam library too.
優秀な気空士には
何かに使えるかも。
するってもんだ。
街が見えてきました。
なんとか一息つけそうね。
早速行ってみるとしようや。
But when comes the Steam machine? Oh boy, like I don't like. I'm actually very interested in the Steam machine mainly because of partially because of its price point and like how their approach towards introducing like kind of like console gamers more, like introducing them to like the PC market, but also like from a console standpoint. So like where you're able to advertise to customers, where it's like instead of like having to pay for like a PlayStation or another peasant box like Xbox or PlayStation, obviously. You're not tied to a single platform. You can actually you can run GOG. You are able to run Steam because it runs the Linux. And I suggest, like, if you're looking into Linux more, I suggest going to. I would recommend Alex. Oh no, it's Alex. Like, shout out to him. I really like his content about. He does like a lot of like Steam Deck videos. I love those videos because I use my Steam Deck quite a bit myself. And I really appreciate his content and how informative they are. He knows quite a bit about the PC space, especially when it comes to Steam. Like he's very well informed, and he's able to explain things very clearly. I also like how he like makes fun of fanboys as well. Especially like PlayStation fanboys. Oh my gosh, they are glorious. Oh man, that's glorious.
元気なもんよ。
ルリアが平気ならそれでいいさ。
じゃあ俺は一度戻ってグランサイファーを運んでくる。そんじゃ俺は真空域の酒の味でも確かめておくとするかな。
Not to mention that fanboys in general are like crazy in general though too. Like don't even get me started on the Nintendrones, like Harmon Smith.
So proud of you. Keep shining, smiling face with heart, smiling face.
Aw, thank you. Thank you, Huck.
Dewa, しばらくしたらあの大きな建物の前で集合すると。
知らない街に初めて来た時ってなんだかワクワクしますね。
いやー、今回は本当助かりました。次もお願いしますよ。
毎度どうも。また来いよ。おやおや。シェロさん。ルリアさん、団長さんまで。よろずやもこの空域に来てたのかよ。本当にどこにでも来るんだな。私はどこにでもいて、どこにもいないのです。
Like when it comes to PlayStation, there is like if you don't have a PlayStation, like take my advice, like please don't get a PS5. Like don't get one, please. Like for the love of God, please don't get a PS5 because it's way too expensive. There is no need that you cannot justify it. You know, there's no need to justify. You can not even justify getting a PS5, mainly because you're locked down to a platform that doesn't really care. That doesn't to a plastic box that you don't. Nobody even they don't even care about you. They just want to siphon money out of you every month. I'm not even subscribed to PlayStation Plus. Financial vampires, I tell you. That's why I like Steam so much. That's my primary platform. I'm playing on PS5 because like I'm still getting my streaming stuff, working on OBS still. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
So, sorry. Like the thing is, you're at like $900. Like you can still like you can even like you can put like a mid-range PC together like for just that much, or like or even less. But like that's even going to be difficult to do. Like when it comes to RAM, like the only thing that you're going to run into the issue would be kind of the RAM. There we go. All down. The phone on.
今後も武器のお手入れしてもらえそうですね。そうだな。
Let's see.
他にもいろいろ見てみようぜ。
オイゲンさん、海の島
お、団長がど。
わあ、ずいぶん出来上がってんな。
If you're somebody that's defending like DRM and such, like on the PlayStation, like after like everything is gone, like come out, like you have to be insane.
ちょっといいか。この近くの島にレアメタルの採掘、そこに星神様ってやつを待つ。
Why spend like $900 on a plastic box when you can get a PC that can run everything? And I can actually own my games.
俺はもう少しここで情報を集め。じゃあ団長、また後でな。この銘柄気に入ったぜ。
ラカム、僕らの船、グランサイ。
その規模の船は初めてですが、まあうちでもなんとかなるでしょう。
悪いな、急な話で。
いえいえ、場所は開けておきますから、船をこちらへ。
Ain't nothing, I'll leave the spot empty, so go ahead and fire in.
ありがとうさん、すぐに運んでくる。
ラカムさん、
おう、どうやらグランサイファーの修理できそうだ。今話をつけたところだぜ。
私のせいでグランサイファーが。ごめんなさい。
おいおい、ありゃ別にルリアは悪くねえだろう。気にすんなって。
でも
事故みてえなもんだ。ワイバーンもあんなに襲ってきてたしな。
バハムート、なんで暴れたんだろ
わかんねえけど、絆よ。
At some point, I do want to, like, switch over to AMD, like, when it comes to a graphics card, like a 9070 XT, though. At least I wouldn't have to deal with, like, something as bad as a DLSS 5, which is pretty much no more than an AI chat filter, pretty much. Like kind of like a face filter, basically. That's what. Like, have you seen the trailer for like DLSS 5? Like, it looks so awful.
イオ、火の島フレイメルで出会った女。
何見てんだ？
Gotta have some cute and like Granblue Fantasy has some cute and funny waifus.
なんだトカゲか。驚かさないでよね。おいらはトカゲじゃねえ。何回も言ってんだろ。
イオちゃんは何をしてたんですか？
お化粧品を見てたの。
うわー、素敵ですね。
大人のレディーは身だしなみも大事だもんね。
私はまだお化粧とかよくわからなくて。
ルリアは元がいいからびっくりするくらい綺麗になるかも。
そんなことないです。
そうだ。ねえねえルリア、今度一緒にお化粧してみない？ロゼッタに教えてもらいながら団長も見てみたいと思わない？
ルリア、楽しみにしてるよ。
これもお化粧道具なのかな。使い方わかんない。
Fair take. Features like DLSS are nice, but real native performance matters more.
I agree. Fair take, DLSS is, yeah, it, real native performance matters more. I do see the benefits of DLSS, deep learning super sampling DLSS is, for like, older hardware. To make like games on older hardware to work better, to make them look better and such. To make like games on older hardware to make them look better and such.
見慣れたものを見かけたものでね。
カタリナは剣の達人だもんね。
まだまだ。私の剣は道半ばさ。
I wouldn't necessarily would say is like when it comes to DLSS, like it got to its peak after like when it hit 3. Like that's when like DLSS 3 was like at its peak, and then DLSS 4 is like when you kind of like seen like they started like locking people out.
今の僕ならもしかしたら
Exactly, native performance age is better than relying on DLSS.
Yup.
さてどうだろうな。今度手合わせしてみるのも面白そうだ。
DLSS, like, I don't even know why like ray traces like developers like focus on ray tracing so much. I think it's just a waste of resources, to be honest. They'd rather make a game look pretty than a game.
The early jump, later versions feel more hype than breakthrough.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I totally agree, because it's like they're trying. I don't know, like this is a fair take, but when it comes to like whenever they're trying to do like stuff with DLSS now, it's like they're just trying to validate they're trying to justify to keep their jobs. It's kind of like YouTube, basically. It's like instead of like focusing on like the real issues that I've been hearing about for a long time now, they decide to just they just ignore and just keep double down. Like they kind of like would sometimes even like create purpose. I noticed that they even create problems so they can just justify putting out an update or put more ads into stuff, you know, too. Just to get that bread, get that money, get those shekels.
true, when updates add ads instead of fixing issues, it starts looking like a money play.
And you know what, like, the most insane thing about the whole thing is, like, a while ago, like, when it comes to the tariffs and such, like, now, like, instead of, like, that money coming back to, like, consumers and such, they're doing it to line their own pockets. Like, look at Nintendo, for example. It's like, not only Nintendo is doing this, but Microsoft is getting, like, recompensated. Their, Sony's getting it, Nintendo. They're... It's insane. It's like they're double dipping. It's like, oh, like they want to like screw over the consumer, and then expect more money. Expect more money. It's like, oh, give us more money. Oh, give us more money. But instead, without and then like not giving anybody anything beneficial, just more predatory monetization. That's why I see like online services like PlayStation Plus. It's just a sorry excuse for them to get more money from you. Because I don't even see like it's like they're trying to sell you a feature that's always been available, like it's always been available in the past, and then they try to lock it behind a subscription paywall. No one should have to pay for internet. Like internet access. Like if you're already paying for internet already, it's like that's another benefit of like switching over to PC as soon as you can.
I get your point. When basic functionality gets pushed behind paywalls, it feels less like innovation and more like monetization. That's a B.
Not to mention, you're not nickel or dime. It's like, oh, I get your point. When basic functionality gets pushed behind paywalls, it feels less innovation and more monetization. That's a... It's also basically the main reason why, like, you have, like, companies like Nintendo, like, also cracking down on emulation, too. It's the fact that they even admitted it, like, a while back. I think it was Sony or Microsoft. They admitted it a while back, is, like, where they are constantly in competition with their older games. With their older titles. Like, that's the reason why that they, want to take as much, like, they don't like game preservation. They don't respect it. It's because the thing is they're always in competition with themselves. I think it's a mistake for Sony and Microsoft to like actually like the idea of them possibly going back to like exclusivity, like that's a mistake. And if they do go down that path, it's like, all right, let them sink, like let them sink, let them burn. It's like they chose that.
あなたがすぐに手を掴んでくれて、私今までいろんなことが
Matter of fact, like we would be better off without like Sony.
危険な目に遭うこと本当にあなたと私は一心同体だからこれからもずっと
Because I mean, like, what games have they come out in the last couple of years? Outside of like remaster after remaster after remaster, or remakes. I don't even think that they made like even a single like original like IP in the last couple of years.
そうね。
I think like the last IP that they even made was, I think, like what, like Ghost of Tsushima. I think that was like the last game that they ever made that actually made them bank.
Game preservation is a real concern, and companies restricting older titles while not preserving them properly deserves criticism.
Oh yeah, like there's also like that's being like brought into the picture more too. Game preservation, like there's this initiative that's been getting traction over the last 2 years, known as Stop Killing Games. And recently, like the head of like that
Hard on exclusives and endless remasters can feel stagnant instead of innovative.
The head of like that movement. The head of like the one that like kind of like all that they actually were actually spoke in front of the entire European Union, which is that's a big deal actually. You know, like everybody, like almost everybody, like lawmaker that even if they didn't know much about video games, like they actually agreed that that's a real concern. Because there's no reason that, like, if you pay for a game, you should own it. Like, it doesn't matter what platform you're on. Like, if you pay like $60 for a game, you should have every right to own it and do as you please with it.
待ってくれ。驚かせてしまい失礼した。私たちは旅の気空団だ。怪しいものではない。そして彼は B 君。
That's the beauty about PC, because it's like even if you buy like a game off Steam, you can just crack the game and you own it permanently. Doesn't matter if like Steam goes away. Doesn't matter if like they go offline. Like permanently, you still have access to that game even if it even if like the service disappears. That's the beauty about Steam. And they don't criticize you. They don't judge you for cracking or piracy. Or modding games in general, unlike Capcom.
Eh? ああ、気空団の方でしたか。そうだ。
ローランさん、助けてくれ。俺たちの村に。
竜巻、風。まさか、天平。あなたはフォルカで待機してください。あとは僕に任せて。ああ、気空団の方々、すみませんが休養ができてしまい失礼します。
ああ、ちょっと。行っちまったな。
ただごとではないのは確かだな。あの御人を追ってみよう。
テンペールにはまだ逃げ遅れた人たちがいる。突然祭壇が光り出したと思ったら恐ろしい突風が。星神様が怒っているんだ。
Ownership and preservation matter, and a lot of people value platforms that give more control over the games they pay for.
And that needs to be addressed like sooner rather than later, because you have like companies like Sony, they're actively trying to sabotage like consumers and their own libraries and what they paid. They paid. Like they put like hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars into their libraries over the years. Because I remember like after Microsoft announced the Xbox One and like how they fumbled with that. PlayStation just turned around and came out about the fact it's like, oh, like you'll be able to play all your games offline and everything. You don't need a constant internet connection every single day or every 7 days or whatever the DRM was set up to be. And even if like that store died, like you would still own those games until like it stopped working. Because of like obviously disc rot, but just like when it comes to VHS tapes and such, and like kind of like digital, like physical media is important. But if you truly want to, if you're trying to kind of preserve it, you want to kind of digitalization of like physical media. If you're able to like put it into like a backup, it's going to be like your best, like kind of your best bet. Because the thing is, like nothing in this world lasts forever. Like nothing lasts forever. But you can keep it around for a long time if you are able to digitize it and like create a backup for it. So even if like the disc ends up like stop working and such, you would still be able to access that media via like a kind of like a backup or a torrent site or pirate. Because like subscription fatigue is actually is a very real thing. I can tell you that right now. Like that's been an issue for a long time. Like it's like I think it's kind of insane. Like where it's like you have to pay like $27 like for Netflix. You have to $20 for Netflix, $20 for Hulu, $20 for Disney Plus. It's like what is it like another 15 to 20 for HBO Max, and etc. Like that adds up very quick. It's insane. That's why like Seven Seas has always been it's always been like kind of winning in general, is because it's like why pay for a subscription service just for basically like kind of like a moderate excuse for cable. Because that's what subscription services are at the end of the day nowadays. It's just pretty much cable. Like streaming and subscription services it's pretty much like they're kind of like giving you like kind of like small packages. They're making you pay more for less. Oh, party. Oh.
よろしくな。
Be right back. I need to go grab some water. There we go. Damn, I didn't know. There we go, I'm back. I didn't expect it to be like that. Let's see. I didn't know why that was doing that. I have echoing off my phone. I do think that it's completely insane though. Like how Capcom like pushes microtransactions and it makes it look innocent, like you're paying for DLC. And Capcom is not the only ones that are guilty of that.
任せとけ。
賑やかな顔ぶれね。
あそこのカウンターでお仕事クエストを受けられるみたいですよ。旅の合間に覗いてみるといいかもです。
One sec, I need to respond to this text quick. There. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's do this.
まもなく出港します。
We're good. We're
大丈夫です。では船。よいしょっと。あとは自動操舵で十分でしょう。ご挨拶が遅れました。僕はフォルカの教会で司祭代理を務めるローランと申します。
I do think that Granblue Fantasy Relink is one of the best looking JRPGs out there, like hands down. That came out in the last couple of years. I think like the last one I really liked was Scarlet Nexus. Scarlet Nexus had like that's what Bandai Namco. Those were like the last two games that they came out with that were actually good and like had like good reception all around.
教会にお仕えする傍ら、便利屋も営んでおりましてね。
Not to mention, no one asked for Tales of Vesperia remastered. That game never needed to be remastered, so. I think if they want to do a remaster for Tales of Vesperia, I think they should have waited till 2028 for that because it would have been its 10th year anniversary.
And pink waving.
Hello, Kate. Welcome to the stream.
僕の名前はローランです。
わかったよ、便利屋の兄ちゃん。
ローランです。
Let's do this.
到着までしばらく時間がかかります。皆さんの様子を見てきてはいかがでしょう。よし。
Gotta grab that.
何か。
Always grab your items. Ooh, archives. Okay.
使えるかな。
I'll read that later. Let's go.
小さい船で恐縮ですが、しばしご辛抱を。
Hello, my love.
Do it.
Hands yellow, heart red.
この辺りにはいっぱい島があるんですね。
Oh, how sweet.
Eh, 僕が住んでいる。
それで目的の島に。
はい。もう間もなくです。
そのテンペールだっけか？
活気あふれる鉱山の村です。珍しい鉱石が。
あれ？
Face blowing a kiss, face blowing a kiss, face blowing a kiss, face blowing a kiss, smiling face with hearts.
見てください。あの島の風、なんだか変です。
Ooh.
なんだ、どうしたってんだ。
こんなところで突風。これはまさか。いや、そんなはずは。
There was one game I was actually looking forward to that was made by Bandai Namco that I was really looking forward to.
Face blue, smiling.
I was really looking forward to Code Vein 2, but well they censored and botched it. Like it was horrible. Like I was initially excited for the game. I bought the game. It was not even 2 hours in, I uninstalled it and refunded the game. That's how bad it was. Because I loved the first game. I loved like Code Vein 1, but Code Vein 2, it tried to be something that it wasn't.
嫌に少ないですね。
ローランさん、実は。
なるほど。暴風の混乱に乗じてゴブリンが襲撃してきたと。
Okay, the goblins who turned
我々は何とか逃げ切れたが、後続の者が。
わかりました。あとはこの便利屋ローランにお任せください。
おお、ありがたい。みんなにも伝えてくるよ。
Have fun, baby. Hands yellow, heart red.
Oh
避難してき
man.
た彼らをここに残していくわけにも。さて、どうしても
Oh
団
man.
長。
Ain't that
ゴブ
something?
リンだ魔物だってんならここは俺たちの出番じゃね。
僕たちに手伝わせてください。
いいんですか？それはとても心強い。いやはや、僕は皆さんは道すがら。
わかった、任せといて。
そうだ、これを何かあったらこれ。
なんだこの辺ってこんな花みてえなのは。
電星機の類です。それがあればお互い離れた場所で会話することができます。
電星機ってすごく。
はい、構いません。なんせ僕の手作りなもので。
Fancy version of walkie-talkies.
あ、ちなみに信号塔としても利用できます。皆さんを誘導するときにでも。
Oh man.
さすが便利屋のに。
ローランです。
こんな貴重なもんまで持ってるなんてよ。
ありがとうございます。大事に
あそこからテンペールへ続く道に出られます。逃げ遅れた方々の保護をよろしく頼みます。
よっしゃ。
待ってくれ。 この祈り場を傷ついた
Solid
りした
ground.
みんなをどう か頼む
What is it? Wait, Ike? as in Fire Emblem Ike? I remember playing I used to main Ike actually, like used to main Ike in Brawl. But I played Smash. I play Smash quite a bit though. I enjoy Smash.
Ike means go in Japanese language. D.
Oh.
すげえじゃねえか。手作りにしちゃはっきり聞こえるぜ。島の人たちがゴブリンに襲われてて。
何人か囚われているようだ。だが私たちに任せてくれ。
There we go.
ピンクのバラ。続いてちょうだい。すごいじゃない。
You're dead. You're dead.
これはどう？
Get Minecrafted. Little punk. There we go.
Kyotsu Pepper owns yellow heart red.
Huh.
わかりました。集中。みんなついてきて。
There we go.
シンクのバラよ。癒やしの。よし。これで全部だ。
捕まっている人たちを助けましょう。
There we go. Time to get this family. Time to get this family out of like out of the ropes.
さあ、順番に船に乗って。
私たち助かった。
いいよ。怪我人を頼む。
わかった。ありがとう。
あんたらさすがだな。これが貴空士の実力って。
I'll never forget what Sony did to Senran Kagura. That was a disgrace. I'll never forgive Sony for that. Not to mention, that's also the same year that Sony decided to be like, oh, let's go over to California. Like, move our headquarters over to California. And now, like, guess what's happening, like, several years later, like, they're going flop after flop, live service after live service. The only live service that actually made them money, actually, was Helldivers, and even then they tried to push, their PSN accounts and such onto their service. Like, PC players, and nobody was having it.
水辺での戦闘になるな。みんな足を取られないように気をつける。
力が湧いてきた。
まずはここの悪い子たちを追い払うわ。それまで少し待っていてちょうだい。
Little punk, get over here.
これで決める。 弓まで使うか厄介だな。
There we go.
連射はできないはずだ。距離を詰めて一気に叩く。
任せときな。
ロゼット
任せて。
このまま行こう。
決めるバーストゲール完璧な連携だった。
ありがとうビッグ。
どんなもんよ。
行きましょう。逃がせ。
それいい調子。
ずいぶん倒したわね。
I think like the last game like that I ever got on PlayStation, like on the PlayStation 5, like the last game that I like got was, I don't know. I think it was Stellar Blade actually. Like I do play Warframe on PlayStation and PC and Switch. Like I do have a Switch too. But I can tell you right now that it's like sure if you're a Nintendo fan and you want your your Switch 1 games to run like better, like let's just say like Bayonetta 3 or Xenoblade and such, or even like third parties like Nier Automata, I suggest picking up a Switch 2 if it's in your budget. Like don't. But don't get something if you're not gonna like put the time and money into it.
Smirking face, squinting face with Tom, hands yellow heart.
That just reminds me of the me. Oh man, that just reminds me of the me. It's like Oni. It's like Oni-chan. Ah. Just, oh man. Oni.
皆さんありがとうございます。それで立て続けに申し訳ないのですが、実は風車小屋からも煙が上がってまして。分かったぜ。次は風車が見えるとこだな。
よく受けてみろ。これでもっと頑張れる。
攻め時かしら。
魔法を使う。
Oh, wait time when Link levels at 100 and each party member performs Link attack. One of the games I might actually play on stream is Stellar Blade. Like, Stellar Blade, I love Stellar Blade. Not to mention, I do play Nikkei as well.
Yes, it's Link time, so Link with Mikya, good vibes, elbow cough.
Oh my god. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. Let's see. I also enjoy like tabletop games like Magic the Gathering. I collect Pokemon cards still. Every now and then I do play D&D and such too. I do play games like that too. I do enjoy them. That's how I get out and actually socialize it well. It's like what do like a lot of like people that are like literally chronically online. It's like what, touch grass. I can't even imagine like I can't even imagine like being chronically online. And like just living on Twitter and like that's the thing about like fanboys, like they're chronically online. to bring that in my Chronicling Online period. Oh.
気をつけてください。
はあ、随分といかついのが出てきやがったな。あんたとどっちがいかついかな。逃がさないぞ。俺の方がしまってる。
Like sure, like most of the time, like when it comes to games, I usually play single player. Most of the time, I like single player games for the most part. Sure, I'll play like your PvP game like Marvel Rivals, but Marvel Rivals has been like the only like been like literally like one of the only PvP games that I've played in the last like several years. Sure, like sure I have like I enjoy games like I play Halo and such, but like I wait like I don't like modern Halo, but like I like OG Halo like 1, 2, and 3.
避難を急ぎましょう。
諦めちゃダメだよ。
私さあもう安全だ。
ジョーちゃん歩けるか。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。ありがとう。
襲われている人たちの救助が完了しました。これも皆さんのおかげです。
いいってことよ。
引き続き周辺の捜索を。
あれはなんてことだ。まだ逃げ遅れた人たちがいます。
そんな大変です。
彼らの元へ向かってください。僕が先導します。
あっちだな。急ごうぜ。
無事でいてくれ。
何やったぜローラン。この場は俺たちに任せてくれ。
Time to take out
あり
these
がとうござい
bombs.
ます。ラカナ先生。
お前俺はてっきり年下だと思ってたんだな。
そう見えて意外と年なんですよ。
期待に応えなきゃ。
それは秘密です。
逃がすこの一撃で
好機を逃すな。
任せてください。
そのまま押し切るぞ。
負けられない。仕掛ける。
それ来やがれってんだ。まだいかついやつが来やがった。
Yeah, sounds like dead weight. Heavyweight? Nah, sounds like dead weight if you ask me.
ただになろうが問題じゃないぜ。
Ooh.
追撃論。いい連携だった。
この調子よ。確かにな。
まだまだいけるぞ。
まま行こう。
仕掛けるわ。
行きます。
任せなさい。いい流れね。
そうですね。
これで
Ooh. Don't want to die yet. Ow. That hurt.
いい調子。
任せた。
援護するわ。
怒らせると怖い。
これでみんな。
あら、あれでも優しくしたつもりね。続いてちょうだい。
援護する。回ってます。
みんながいてくれて心強いわ。
ありがとうございます。逃がさないぞ。
There we go. There we go.
シンクのバラよ。さあ、もらって捕まえてごらんな。咲かせるわ。
負けられない。
おい待てよ。ここまで気にしてるわけにはい
みろピンクのバラよ
見切ったはっそれ負けられない
捕まえてごらん
それ甘い
There we go. Dunzo.
なんとかなったみたいだな。
島の皆さん無事でしょうか。
君たちは
旅の貴公子だ。
皆さんもう大丈夫。
その声はよかった助かっ
さあ早くローラン殿の船へ。
ちょっと待ってくれ。実は俺たち砦にはまだ
団長
島の人たちを助けよう。
わい、便利屋の
ローランです。
にオイラたちは砦。
わかりました。皆さんに頼りきりですみません。どうかお気をつけて。
それじゃあ急ぎましょう。
ゴブリンどもが作った砦ってどこか。
皆さん奇遇ですね。祈り場での旅支度もシェロちゃんにお任せです。回復薬を補充しておきますね。武器の強化ですね。
Oh. Alright. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh.
今ならなかなかお目にかかれない一品もありますよ。武器を鍛えますか？
Oh yeah, I remembered it. Oh, I remember this.
ジーンの強化もできますよ。
But this is where I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna stop right here. I hope you had a good night. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. So, if you want more content like this, hit a like, and like please subscribe to get some more content. Till next time.